How to use Typeform tutorial step by step. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can get started with Typeform. Typeform allows you to create amazing fillable forms as well as registration forms that are going to look amazing, and you don't have to learn how to code or anything like that. It uses a simple drag and drop editor so anyone can get started. So for our forms, we're just going to head on over to typeform.com and we can get started for free. Additionally, if you're looking to grow your forms and you want to actually create, more interesting forms, you want more features, more responses, you can subscribe to the basic plan for $25, which allows you 100 responses per month with one user, unlimited type forms, and unlimited questions. Then you have the $50 plan called the Plus plan, which is going to allow you 1,000 responses a month, 3 users, as well as everything in the basic plan. It additionally also allows you to create your own custom subdomain and a removal of the Typeform branding. Then after that, you can go into the business plan starting at $83 per month with over 10,000 responses and 5 users, and as well as everything in the plus with conversion tracking and drop off rates. Now, to get started, simply head on over to typeform.com and click on Get Started. It's free. Once you do that, you can get started with either your email address, Microsoft, or Google. We're going to sign up with Google to make it easier. You can sign up with your email address as well. And then just click on Continue over here to proceed with your sign up. Now, the best part about using a tool like Typeform is that if you're looking for academia, if you're looking at academia and you are looking to, create forms for your research, if you're looking to create forms just to analyze something other than just basic registration purposes and, the basic purposes, if you're looking to actually uplift the forms that you're creating, you're looking to view your customers' preferences, you're looking to know what type of people are viewing your website, Typeform can be a great tool to use, especially in those use cases. Now, to get started, you can simply go on ahead and create your first workspace. So for this, let's say I'm doing some market research and I can click on create workspace. Now, this allows you to invite specific people into a specific workspace. And what this does is that this helps you in segregating all the forms that you are creating. Now, one thing you will note is that the free version is pretty limited, which only allows you to collect 10 responses. So you can only collect 10 responses on the free version. After that, you are not going to be able to use that form to collect further responses. This will refresh every month so you can collect 10 more responses after a month. Now over here, click on create new form to start building your new form on Typeform. Once you do that, you have four options. You can either start from scratch and build from the list of available content. You can import your questions if you already have built your questionnaire. You can also create with AI and also use their qualifying leads with an AI solution so you can score and qualify leads. Now, I'm going to go with their create with AI tool, which allows us to make it easier to collect accurate information with accurate questions in mind. So I want to do a demographic survey to gather age, gender, and let's say occupation data. Also, check the customer satisfaction with our website and products. And I have to correct my spellings a little here. And then after that, you will note that even with AI, they do recommend to provide as much detail as possible. You can mention your audience if you want to specifically create a questionnaire for a particular audience. And you can also describe the context of your form, whether it's going to be a registration form, it's going to be a pop up form, or it's going to be a checkout form. You can mention that as well. For me, I just want this form to be integrated into my Shopify store, so I'm not going to mention that. After that, click on continue, and then you will choose some specific questions that you know you want to ask your audience. So I want to ask age, gender, occupation, name, email, product satisfaction, as well as, let's say, I also want to ask website ease of use. After that, I can click on generate question and the AI will generate questions for us. This just makes it easier to, formulate all your questions. You will see on the left, all of my questions have now been created. Now, if you're doing this manually, you will see an empty section instead, and you can click on add content from the left. Once you do that, you can choose your own type of content. Let's say I want to gather ratings, and then I can type in my question here. So, let's say I want to add, how do you like our product images? And then people can rate from 1 to 3. Or if you want to alter that from the left, you can also alter that. So I can alter this from 1 to 5, and I can even make it hearts instead of stars, users, or thumbs up as well. So you can, pick out the type of rating you want as well. You can do that for any content type. So if I have a multiple choice question, so let's say I want to ask them, do you work in, let's say, marketing? And then I can add two choices, yes, no, maybe, like this. So I can just add these three choices. You can see on the right, you can choose whether you want this to be a required question as well. Now, for all my questions, I want them to be required, or I'll make some of them required and some of them non-required questions. You can also incorporate images and videos into your forms as well. Now, you can go ahead and add a end screen by clicking on the endings and then clicking on the plus icon at endings. Click on end screen and say bye. So you're going to add thank you for participating in our market research form. And then you can also add a description. You can add your socials as well. So I'm going to remove the social icons as well as the button. And once completed, I can also go into the design and add my own design by clicking on my theme on the right. From here, we can pick out a font as well as the colors that we want to use for the questions, answers, button text, backgrounds, rounded corners, as well as the sizing. So if I want large fonts, medium fonts, or small fonts. Now, once everything is completed, we can click on over here and you will see this is the logic that it follows. Sometimes for some forms, it matters more whether some logic is being followed because let's say if a customer isn't purchasing from us, hasn't purchased from us, their customer journey would be different. We can add that as well. We can add branching to this for that particular demographic. Once completed, click on publish on the top right and your form can now be published. Now you can just click on copy and add this link, or you can even click on share on the top right on Typeform and you will have the option to embed in a web page. Now, you can choose the way that you want to embed this, whether you want a full page, whether you want this to be embedded as a pop-up as well. So once you choose your embedding style, you can just click on start embedding and you will get a shortcode and you can just copy and paste this shortcode into any drag and drop editor that you are building your website or store with. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.